Alright gang, welcome back to our Frugal Millionaire Challenge on Mazo. You join me as I'm actively in the process of filling up the our heat and electricity plant. Well, I just unhooked the wrong thing there. It is maxed out again, so we got a little bit of money from that overnight, but it wasn't a whole lot from what you already saw. But we are getting, well, so far we've got about $5,585 out of it. So that's actually a decent amount of money. We still have a lot of wood chips on the ground there, so and a lot in there clearly still. So today our objective, we've got to get a couple more of those trees down. I'm pretty sure overnight our coal factory plant has run out of wood, or if it hasn't, it's very close. It has. So we've got to get at least a tree or two over here to this so we can continue our coal production. This one still has plenty of wood in it, so we're not really concerned there. But we also have to drill this field here that we put in, that we've created. The field that we've actually created, not a field that's actually on the map already. The other fields, should be looking good, but they really don't need to be fertilized again yet. We probably need to wait till the next month to do so for those. And the only other thing really we have to do besides that, or what we can do besides that, is get rid of some more of these trees potentially. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we can fertilize this field here, and then fertilize this field here again in the next month for the second application, but they don't need anything for right now, so we're not going to focus on them. So our focus today is going to be just trying to get rid of a few more of these trees, take them over here to our coal plant, our charcoal plant, and then re-drill this field. So we've got to cultivate it and then re-drill it. Ideally, what we'll do is potentially... I don't know if we do wood chips or not, because I think wood chips still aren't really worth a whole lot of money, right? We need to wait for a while. 222 or 232 at the sawmill. I mean, it's not bad. It's actually not bad at all. It's, you know, halfway. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes us to do to get this field cultivated, I guess, and then we'll kind of make that decision from there on what we want to do. I need to buy, we have yet to buy it, it's still leased, I need to buy this bucket. So we probably will do that today as well, so that way we can lease something else. Because at current, we cannot do that. Now, I could just direct drill over this field right now if I wanted to, but doing that would mean I'd have to fit a sprayer for herbicide, right? And right now, that's not what we want to do, so... we're not going to do that just yet because of that reason. I really don't want to spend the money on a herbicide sprayer when we have this cultivator that we can utilize. Now, the cultivator we have right now is small, so it does take us a while to do these fields, but that's okay. We don't have a whole lot going on today anyway. Now, we can do a contract, potentially, if there's one out there for us, or we could look at maybe buying a really tiny field if there's one out there for us. But I don't know if that's going to be the case or not. I'm going to leave that little section right there on purpose. We're going to turn that into grass just to make these two fields separated a little bit better than what they currently are. I don't want them to be perfect, but, you know, I want it to be as close as possible. I don't want to lose that much crop, but... But I'm willing to get rid of a little bit of it just to get more of a separation line here. So we'll think about it. We'll think about what we want to do here. It'll probably end up doing the wood chips, honestly, and what I'll probably end up doing now, since we have a good chunk already in our heat and electricity plant, is we'll probably sell those. It'd be good to get some more money incoming here. We could definitely use it. We got a lot to do, and we're pretty... Not that it's a challenge by any means. Well, I mean, it is a challenge, but not that it's a competition by any means. But we are pretty behind in comparison to everybody else. Everybody else, though, for the most part, except for, I think Milk That Hen did one video, but I don't think he's done a video yet. I need to go check his channel out to make sure I'm not missing something. But I think I'm the only one doing console, really, besides him. But I don't think he's really done another video since. any case, what I'm trying to say is everybody else that's doing this, I think, is on PC, and they have a lot more at their exposure to utilize as far as mods go that can help them get money at a faster clip than I do, unfortunately. We really need a bigger cultivator. My goodness, do we need a bigger cultivator. This thing, it's great, but man, is it just, it's going to take forever to do this now. It feels like, when you first started out, it felt like this was a great cultivator for us, but now that we've got a few fields that are a little bit bigger, it's definitely not what we really need at this point. So, I think recently on another episode, I mentioned that I wanted to get a new cultivator, so we'll look out there and see if there's anything out there. I'm hoping there's something maybe on the used market for us today. I doubt it. I never get lucky in the used market, but we'll look anyway and see if there's anything out there potentially for us that we can utilize. It'd be nice. But how's everybody doing today? Hope you're all doing well. We hit, this is the first recording I've done, because I had a bunch of them loaded up, since we hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you all so very, very much for your continued support and getting me to that 1,000 subscriber milestone. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. I don't know as far as where this video will come out in comparison, but I would think it's going to be around now, or if it's not, it might have just passed, but sorry gang, I hit the microphone there. But I'm giving away, I'm giving something away. Well, you probably know about it now, so I guess I can say it. I'm giving away a 1/16th scale, I believe it is, John Deere tractor. Pretty cool, old school tractor from 1938. I think it's the John Deere from the BD series, I think. I could be wrong on that. But it was made in 1988, so it's a little bit of an older tractor. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool for your desk or your game room or your computer room or whatever. So if I haven't already cut off the entries or whatever, go check that out. There'll be a video that I have posted on my channel by now, and telling you all about how you can get entered in to win completely free. And that's just a thank you from me to you for watching my content, for being there with me all the way through it, to hitting that 1,000 subscriber milestone, which is a really, really the biggest milestone really for a small channel like mine. In any case, just wanted to make sure that you were aware of it in case you hadn't watched it yet. Go check it out. Get yourself a tractor for your desk. So this is going to take a bit, but we can put this on a worker if we want to. I think I'm probably going to do that, but I'm actually going to switch this off really quick. I'm going to put the John Deere Gator on this, because we're going to utilize the tractor to help get some trees. I mentioned we've got to get some trees down, so the John Deere can pull that cultivator, so we might as well utilize it. To get it done. It does mean a worker. Worker is going to cost us money, which really it's not a whole lot of money we have right now. It's not something we really have plenty of, but I think it's alright. It actually seems better, at least to me, when I'm using the John Deere Gator to do this. It just seems to go a little bit faster, and it just feels right. This cultivator does not feel right on our tractor. It feels awkward, but it feels like this is how it should be on the John Deere. I don't know if that makes any sense what I just said or not, but I hope it does. So if I'm going to utilize this, I feel like I should be utilizing the John Deere to do it. Maybe that makes sense, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But we're going to go around the headland one more time here with the John Deere Gator, and then we'll put it on a worker. Then we'll start knocking down a few trees. Now, I don't know what trees I want to knock down. I mean, part of me wants to take that one right there, right? And part of me wants to take this one right down here, this spruce tree. Spruce trees are the best trees, honestly, for productions. Well, American elms are good, but American elms are a pain in the ass. Unless you have the wood chip thing, it's a pain in the ass to get rid of those suckers. Man, does it suck to get rid of those things. It's like the hitbox for it is so awkward. Like, it's got a bunch of, like, just empty space that has a hitbox on it saying that there's something there, even though the screen that you're seeing, there's nothing there. You'll know what I'm talking about if you've played this game and had to take down an American elm by hand or move it with claws or anything like that onto a trailer without utilizing the wood chip box. You'll know what I'm talking about. That wood chip box is absolutely amazing. It really is, but I don't want to get caught just doing nothing but wood chips every single time. I want to continue to do our wood productions we have. We've got some good wood productions. Don't really want to lose those. If that makes sense. Just want to utilize the wood chips for extra money when we need it, and to expand the fields if we're, we got plenty of wood elsewhere, right? So let's put that on a worker. They can continue their little progress there. Let's see if we can do a little bit of paint landscaping here to fix this part I'm talking about without ruining it. I hope I can do it. Might ruin a little bit of crop, but it's all right. There, that'll work. It's close enough. It's good enough for me. Let's get this part right here too. There. Is that it? I think that's it. Oh, this part right here. There we go. Well, he didn't go all the way to the top because there's still probably... there must be. I was going to say there's still probably somewhere up there. There's some kind of tree, whether it's a stump or an actual full tree. There's something up there that's still causing it mayhem. Now, where is my... We do have those bales to sell today, too. We've got to figure out a way to get rid of those. We'll probably have to get a flatbed trailer or something. Where... There it is. I was going to say, where did I put my winch? And there it is. Now, this might be a little difficult now. We've got a lot of things placed down on the ground, so it's going to be kind of difficult, I think, to get my, my trees over here to where I want them to be at. But we're going to do the best we can. I was hoping at this point we would have either this field over here to the left or that field back there behind us. But we just simply have not got the money to get there yet. This hard difficulty it's no joke. Now, I could sit here and just do a bunch of contracts, but I'm really trying not to do that if I can help it. Not because, I don't want to. It's just I feel like it's not really that great content. If you just come here just to watch me do contracts all the time, that's kind of boring. You want to see me do things on my land, create fields, do, what I'm thinking about, do different stuff, not just sit there and do contracts all day long. We did one episode where we did like 60% of the episode was just contracts, fertilizing. And I'm sure at some point we'll have to do it again because we need the money, but I think you get what I'm trying to get at here. I want to try to keep things interesting if I can. And by interesting, I mean not doing contracts unless I absolutely need the money for whatever it is I want to buy or do. And we really have no other way to get it. So this one will probably be relatively easy to get over here for the most part. Well, now that I said that, I've got to thin the needle here between all these charcoal and everything else that it's getting stuck on. All right, let's chop this guy down here. Also did some slight modification to my, where was my cut at? There it is. Okay. I also did some slight modification to my thumbnails as well. I just tried a new little tactic. I don't know for sure if if you like it better or not, but I think it looks a little bit better overall. It gives you a little bit more of a little bit an easier time for you to see and read and understand what the actual episode is about, right? Is it 200 horsepower challenge or what? Not that there was anything wrong with what I had before, but it was a lot smaller. So unless you were on, you know, a bigger monitor, or you were on like YouTube on, you know, your TV or your Xbox or PlayStation or whatever, it probably was a little more difficult than I had envisioned to actually read what it was. So that's the main reason why we made that change. And I kind of like it. I like that little see-through bottom portion there. So, we got rid of that one. This one is not really the greatest tree, I don't think, but I think we're going to do it anyway. Just because I feel like if we get rid of that one, even if we don't get rid of any of the other ones, we can... Here, let me go into bird's eye view, or the best I can do for a bird's eye view, I should say. Then we can kind of round this out up to here and curve it back down, right? We still have some trees here. Not a whole lot, but we still have some trees here, and that would allow us to make this more of a... Well, I was going to say unified shape. It's not really a unified shape. It's a very awkward shape, but... I think you know what I meant. Hopefully. Now, this isn't going to be a whole lot of wood, but it should... These two logs should, hopefully, hold us over for a month, and I can do some off camera, certainly. Like I said, I don't really want to do a whole lot of lumber on this series either, but given the circumstances, we are actually doing a lot more lumber than I had initially anticipated. I don't think lumber is that exciting to watch either, so that's the reason why I'm saying that. Especially if you try to put lumber into a time-lapse, it's just... it can almost make you sick sometimes. Depending on how fast I have it sped up and how it's being done. At least that's my opinion. Perhaps it's not that bad for you all, but maybe it is just for me, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going on a bit of a rant here, a bit of a tangent, so let me get this tree pulled over here. I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, there's another set in there, 9,633, that should be good. That should be good for a little while. Alright. Go put this back away over here. The worker's still going okay, I guess. He's missing parts we're going to have to touch up, but that's alright. Could be worse. Alright, sorry about the trees there for a minute there, gang. Apologies. Alright, so not too bad here. We are going to have to touch this up, but not too bad at all. Now, I'm going to do a quick save, and I want to look, even though I just talked about contracts, I'm going to look at contracts and see if there's anything really good out here, like this one. That's the one we want. These probably really aren't worth it unless they're close by, but that one we definitely would like to do. A harvest would also be good to do today. As long as we don't do a ton of harvesting, I think we're okay. At least a ton of contracts. I mean, I don't know if I said contracts or harvesting, but I think you know what I meant. So let's do this one. Let's accept this one. And it's field 224. So 224, 156. How close is 156 to 224? 224. Where are you? 224. 235, 224. Okay. And 156 is all the way up here, nowhere to be found. So there are some smaller numbers down here. Let's just double check it again, because if there is one, we might as well do both of them while we're up there. 39 and 53. 39 should be down here. 39. Where's 53 at? You would think 53's in a similar location based off these numbers. 54, 55. Where is 53? Right here. They're not that close, but they're actually not bad. We probably can make a nice round. What I mean by round is we can come up here, get some more fertilizer, because we'll probably need it. Hit this one, come down and hit 224, and then round out over here at 39. All right, we accepted all those. They won't take us long to do. I'll probably just do maybe a jump cut for those. I won't spend a whole lot of time on those. The worker's probably going to get in a bad spot here doing that, but you know, it is what it is. We'll see how far the worker gets, and then we'll take over after that. Let me go over there. Let's get some of this done. I won't put a time lapse probably or anything in there. Well, no, I probably won't put a time lapse in. Just a jump cut whenever I'm done with them. Unless there's something really cool near those fields to show. Like, remember I talked about the field way kind of that way where I'm aiming with the camera. There was a cool section down there I talked about that I wish I would have recorded that I liked. Alright, these are going to be done today. So we can sell these today. Later on today. So that's good. That'll be a little bit of income for us. Certainly needed. So let's head up to the shop. Let's pick up the fertilizer. If we need to buy another one, we'll do so. And then we'll kind of round our way around all these contracts. Alright, we're going to have to buy one more bag of fertilizer, gang. It's going to cost us a little bit of money, so it's going to kind of offset a little bit of what we're doing, but it's alright. Those two small fields should pay for that bag of fertilizer, and we're going to utilize the fertilizer elsewhere as well. So, I think it's worth it. I mean, we need the fertilizer anyway. We're going to need it next month. Let's get up to the first small field, and then we'll head to the big field, and then the last small field to round it all out. Alright, this small field's almost done here. Nothing too interesting over here. There is a soccer field over there, which is kind of cool. I haven't seen that. But otherwise, it's just, you know, your generic areas with a bunch of fields. So, should click over here that it's done any second. There it goes. Nice. So we'll head over to the next field now. I'll meet you there. Look what we found, gang. In the water well, there's a piggy. There's all kinds of collectibles on this map. So that was worth it. That almost paid for our bag of fertilizer right there, with the especially with the small fields. So that's cool. This section over here is actually pretty cool. Here's some big barns over here. There's a nice house. I don't know if we could buy this or not. You can buy it. 91,000. That would be a big move for us, though. That would be even more than the one I was talking about in the south. Has a nice little, like, pond, lake, pool. I don't know how to describe it, but that is there's a lot there. That would be quite the move for us. Be very interesting. It's even got a silo and everything. Man, that's very tempting. But man, that is so far away from where we are. Well, the area I was talking about was right down in here, so that's much closer than this is. This is far. But this is cool. Damn. Yeah, I didn't think it would let me open them, because I don't own it, but it was worth checking. The pig, or nope, that's cows, isn't it? Wow, okay. Well, if we ever come back to this map in the future, we might have our starting spot right here. This is awesome. Anyway, let's head to the next field. We're gonna take this little dirt track here, this field track, tram line track, whatever you want to call it. Alright, we're nearly done with the big field. Yeah, again, nothing too special on the way down here. That tree lot's kind of cool, but otherwise, there really wasn't anything special after seeing that farm yard plot that we saw. You can kind of still see it in the distance, way down there. But nothing else, nothing too crazy down here. The worker evidently completed the cultivating. What we know for a fact, they did not fully complete it. So that field's done. We'll head down to the last small field. We can turn all these in. We'll head back to our farm. We'll touch up our field itself, and then we'll probably end up buying the bucket and then leasing the the tree devour mod, and getting rid of more than likely the rest of the trees that we currently own, and even potentially making that one hill that had all those trees from the fields that we own into a new plot of land, whether it's grass or another crop. We'll figure that out as we get there. And this is the last field, gang. This is going to be done in seconds. We can do it in one pass. So we're very close to our farm, actually. You can almost see it way over there. You can see all those trees we've knocked down on that side of that hill there. You can kind of see it. If you look really far out there, you can see our white barn out there as well, or our white shed, I should say, out there as well. So we're really not far away. So that was a good idea to do this complete round turn type of thing. Alright, it's done. Turn it off. Here we go. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's get this back to the farm. We'll touch up the worker's job of cultivating our created field, and we'll continue on with our objectives. Alright, we're pulling back up here. So my vision here is to, well, quick save here. So these 2 fields we own right here, knock the rest of those trees down and make that into a small field there on the side of that hill. Probably for now, I don't know, maybe not. I was going to say probably grass, but maybe not. Maybe we do wheat or barley since we still have that option to do so now. And, maybe. I don't know. We also kind of have to think about the next couple of months, right? Because if we do all of this now, what are we going to do for the next couple of months? We're not going to have anything ready to harvest for a while. We're not even going to be able to harvest anything for a while, I should say. That's something we're going to have to continue to think about. Even though I just talked about how we were going to do that, the more I think about this season's really does make you, you know, rethink everything that you kind of want to do. You got to start having to, you know, rethink everything and make sure that it's all planning out properly. Let's get the rest of this field done, gang, and we'll go from there. There's a lot to do here. Let's get it done. All right, so I bought the bucket. We still have the other bucket because it had stuff in it. I will get rid of it immediately and return it as soon as the other tractor is done doing the drilling. The worker's done doing that. So it's back there. You can see it. But I also leased this trailer, low-loading trailer, which I thought was much smaller than it is. This is unrealistic. Oh, this is severely unrealistic for this Gator. I thought it was much smaller than it actually is. So yeah, we're gonna take this back and evidently can carry it. I don't see any way. But yeah, so we're gonna utilize this. We leased it. Only cost us like 130 bucks, I think, to sell our silage bales. They're like 98%, 99%, so they're gonna be ready by the time we go sell them wherever we decide to sell them at. So we're gonna do that. So I'll meet you back at the farm. Alright gang, so I got most of them to stack on there. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of embarrassing. The worker did finish doing the job over there. Well, it was nearly finished. I just did the last little tiny strip that he had left remaining. But I've been trying to stack these bales on here. I also returned the bucket, which I said I was going to do once I unloaded the chips that were inside it. But this has been a bit embarrassing for me, but I'm doing the best I can here. I think I did an okay job. They're not too bad. I mean, one's completely sideways, but it's difficult to get these to sit on top without having issues, especially with the holes that I've presented myself. Stay, thank you. Back up. If I was to try to put the straps on there, it would strap down the forks themselves, and then I'd have even more issues. So, okay. So they're on there. We can go sell them. I think they're all, if they're not all, they're close, because it took me so long. It's noon almost now. Well, it is noon. Never mind. It just hit noon. But it took me so long that I think they're all done now. So we can take over with the tractor, which is a little bit more realistic, but I think it's still a little unrealistic. Well, they're 99%, but most of them are there. It's just a few of them they're still not, it looks like. Hopefully by the time they get there, they will be, though. So let's unhook the Gator here. We don't need that for now. We can put the Gator on rolling while we take those over there and sell them. So let's do one pass up the side here, just to make sure that the roller does not carry on. So a couple of things were decided when I was starting to do the time lapse there that I don't think we talked about yet, but I will talk about them now. So I mentioned a number of times that we'd probably get rid of some more trees today and get stuff done, but the more I thought about it, we're going to have very little to do for the next coming months. So if we take a look here at our calendar, right, we can plant wheat and barley today, which we did, right? But we can't plant anything again until February, with the exception of grass. And grass, we've only got 2 months left to do anything. So we're going to need things to do for the next 4 to 5 months. And hopefully, I mean, you never know, but hopefully we can find some contracts to do as need be. But, I mean, I'm really butchering this. It thinks that's a tree. Are you seeing that? Anything else drives right through it, but the roller, it knows it's a tree. Weird. Okay, anyway. So, we're going to need things to do, right? So, I'm going to leave the trees because of that reason, because we can, you know, well, here we're not going to be able to expand this field because we've already planted it, but we needed something in this field. This field's way too big to not have something in it for the whole winter. But that side field, we can make it into grass, right? We can get rid of those trees and turn it into grass. And hopefully, with all the money we're going to make here in the winter, hopefully we'll be able to buy some more fields, specifically some of the ones that are around us with all these trees, so we can actually continue to expand our farmland here. We really need those plots of land there pretty badly. So it's going to be a lot more, I think, saving, unless we're able to buy a plot of land that has something on it that's going to be a really high yielding crop for us. So if it's like soybeans, or, well, I guess realistically we should be looking for canola at this point, something that's going to be ready to sell, that's canola. Well, we gotta adhere to the harvesting patterns though too, don't we? Man, the seasons, man, it's messing with me. I'm not used to doing it as much. So yeah, I don't know. I think what I said originally is a good plan. You know, just stick to making sure we have enough money to buy another wood lot so we can continue to do wood stuff, and then continue to make more plots of land. We do have the option, because we have the drill over there, to do carrots, red beets, or parsnip. So we have that at our disposal as well. But it's probably not the best to put those on that side of that hill. That hill is going to be pretty brutal to harvest. So we probably won't do that. But if we find another plot of land we can buy in the interim, maybe that we can drill, or if we get one of these wood lots that I'm hoping, with some of the money that we're going to have from all the charcoal and everything else we've been saving up, maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to make another field in time to get carrots or something in. Probably not, though. So let me turn around here. Let me get a worker going on this, and make sure that the worker actually goes the way which we anticipate, which he should, before we get out of here. But let's get this hooked up in the process. We can go sell this. Now, I don't expect to be a ton of money here, but it should be, I don't know, 10,000 maybe, 12,000, which is going to be good. It'll be really good for us. Put us back up closer to the 30,000 range is it's ideal. I'm going to have to move this. Before we move on, I'm going to have to move this. It's going to say it's in the way. Now the worker's going to have issues when they get down to these productions again, but that's all right. We'll make do with what we get out of it. All right, so let's raise this up. It looks like all the silage is ready now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! What is happening? Whoa! I have never seen anything like that in my entire life. What was that? What did we just experience? Oh my goodness, these bales, they don't like it on this thing. Oh boy, let's get this sold as fast as possible. Look at the bales, they're still twitching. Oh my goodness. Did we lose any in the process? No. Okay. Let's go get this sold as fast as possible. Get rid of this trailer. Next time we won't utilize this trailer, I guess. Holy smokes, that was something. Okay, we're nearly there. No more run-ins with any cars, please, at all. No Byrons, no Walters, no Alfreds, no Scarlets, no Karens, nothing, please, nothing. We had a very close encounter with Byron, and I was not recording. It's around a corner, just like this. Very similar to this. It was not fun. I guess I should have went that way. I was going to say, I'm skeptical to go that way, but it looks like I could have went in that way. Well. I don't think we've been over here yet. At least not to this, this sell point. Is there something in there? I probably should just be going. But, no. There's not. Okay. Easy, Walter. Easy. I hear you honking the horn at me, asshole. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing stuff. I'm thinking there are more collectibles and stuff. Okay, where do I? Oh boy, where do I put all this stuff at now? Oh boy. What do we want? We want this way. We want this, don't we? Maybe we don't. Okay. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be going here, and I'm really concerned with the. This is freaking out so much. getting stuck on stuff now. We're good. If we have to lift it up again to do this, oh man, this is gonna be bad. Oh boy. Maybe I can go up top. I'm hoping. Where do I get rid of these things at? Oh boy. Let me see if I can figure this out. I think we figured it out. I unstrapped one of the straps and they started selling. Okay, so I don't know. It was, yeah, I mean, it was about just over 10,000, about 11,000 and something. 11,000 some change. Okay, let's return that stupid thing before we have more issues with it. Oh my goodness, never rent that again, or lease that again. Wow. Okay, well, at least we figured out how and where to sell them at. All right, we're up to 23,000. That's actually pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that amount of money. So, I think, gang, with that, we're gonna leave the episode there. Bit of a crazy episode, bit of a all over the place on what I really wanted to accomplish, but I think we have got a good plan moving forward here. It's just a matter of figuring out some things to do in the next coming months. It is nice that we do have $28,000 now, so that is a step in the right direction to buying another plot of land, right? It's a step in the right direction to... What did I turn on? Oh, my colors changed. What did I turn on? Oh my goodness, I did something else in the process here. Oh, I turned on colorblind mode instead of the interactive zone markers. Well, no wonder I wasn't seeing anything. Oh boy. What was I saying? Here we go. We need 208,000. Yeah, 208,000, really. I mean, we could get this one for 158, but it is across the street. Not exactly ideal. I really want one of these two, because we can expand our yard a little bit, and just make it look a little bit better than it currently does. So yeah, we're on our way there, but we have quite a ways to go. But a lot of that charcoal that we have, we've got a lot of charcoal. I mean, a lot of charcoal. And if the charcoal is good to sell at, what was the average price? It's pretty high. The average high is 1,443. So if we can sell it around that price, and we've got at least, what, 30 pallets of it, at least, minimum? I mean, that's, you know, oh, don't you start it, Byron, don't start. That means we're at least, I mean, if we've got 30 pallets of it, I know there's a little bit more than 1,000 liters on per pallet. I mean, we've got at least 30 grand right there, so you factor all of that in, I mean, we're at 60, we're nearly there, and that's not including any kind of harvest or anything that we might have upcoming here in the near future. So, yeah, things are starting to turn in our favor. So, again, with that, we'll leave the episode there. Thanks so very much for watching. Thanks to all our channel members. I appreciate you guys so much. And until next time, I'll see each and every single one of you in the next episode. Oh, what was I forgetting? I forgot to collect these. Let's collect these really quick. That would have been a mistake if we didn't get those. Up to 32,000. All right, now we'll leave it there. Thanks again so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.